Good morning, friends. So I took a little bit of a break from doing the home projects, mostly consisting of repairing all of the cracks in our walls and repainting because we hit Thanksgiving and I've just been like so busy. But I actually really wanted to get the living room done before I decorated for Christmas. That did not happen. I've already decorated for Christmas. By the time you're seeing this video, you will have seen my Christmas decorating video. So I am gonna go ahead and repair the crack in the wall. Even though I've already decorated for Christmas, a large part of me has been like, no, I'll just wait till the new year. But then the other part of me is like, I might as well just get it done. You know what I mean? I just genuinely want to get this done for me, just to get it checked off my list so that I don't have to worry about it. Because once I'm done with the living room, then we can move into the bedroom. Although, probably gonna do a little bit of both at the same time, at least with like repairing all of the cracks. So I'm gonna start with this big wall. You guys can see, I mean, it's mostly hidden behind my title fight poster here, but there is a giant crack. It is so big. I have been really putting off fixing this one because it's gonna be a lot and it's gonna be very messy, but you know, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. I know this is gonna be the kind of thing that needs like multiple coats, so we'll at least do like the first of probably many layers. I have a feeling this is gonna take me quite a few days, but you know, if anything, I will just do the big crack, paint everywhere else, and you know, paint over the crack, similarly to how I did in the dining room, where I like painted and finished literally everything and just painted over the crack once I finally had that done. So without any more procrastination, let's just go ahead and get started. First things first, y'all know I gotta take everything off the walls. Luckily, it shouldn't be too bad. These are mostly just like posters and things. So yeah, I'm gonna clear this wall, move all of the furniture off of the wall. Oh, I'm dreading this, but let's do it. Well, I just forgot to hit record, but you can really see the crack in the wall. Now that everything is down, it's not being hidden anymore. And it's bad. I still need to clear the stuff from the corner, but you know, I'm only doing the crack today, so I don't really need to take everything else down, but I just wanted to like clear the main area. But I'm gonna take you guys in closer so you can really see how raised this crack is. Like, it's bad. If you're standing over here, you can really see, I think like right here is probably the worst of it. I mean, I'm gonna be able to like, oof, I'm so scared to do this, but that's what today is gonna be consisting of. So I don't know, I just don't know what I'm gonna find underneath of this, but I need to knock away all this stuff that has raised up. So I'm probably gonna grab my hammer and just knock it down, and then I'm just gonna have to go in and try to get this all smoothed out. I can't perfectly match the wall texture. I'd have to get that like spray texture stuff, but you can actually see the stark difference that they have actually already filled this. So I don't know what the cause of this crack is. I don't know why it came back. And then it does reach the ceiling and then goes across the ceiling, which is so fun. So I need to repair that crack as well. There are cracks just like in the corner here. This crack, which up here, it looks like they've already repaired that one as well. There's one that's going squiggly this way. I already repaired at least this side of the cracks around the arch. I need to do this side though, because that side is cracking too. So yeah, as you can see, I have my work cut out for me. This is why I've been procrastinating, because it's gonna be a lot. I'm feeling like fairly confident that I'll be able to do this pretty well, just because I have already done so many other cracks in other rooms, but none of them have been this large or this raised. So yeah, I just don't know, but we're gonna do it. So let's do it. I'm not gonna forget to hit record on the time lapse this time, I promise. Y'all, holy fuck. This is way crazier than I expected. So I'm basically just trying to knock away all of the, I don't know what it is, joint compound, plaster. I ripped up the old like drywall tape and I'll be replacing that myself, but like there's a pretty steep ledge, so I have a feeling that this is gonna be so many layers, and in some spots, as you can see, it went all the way through to like the concrete type of plaster that's behind there. I just don't even know. But there's just so much on the ground already and I'm so overwhelmed. But I need to get the edges smooth, or as smooth as possible. I might even just go in there with like my sanding block and try to smooth the steep edges so that whenever I build up this joint compound, it will like properly, I don't know, just smooth out. This is crazy, but I'm gonna like sweep up. I should probably be wearing a mask and some glasses, but it's too late now, I guess. So I'm gonna clean all of this up and then keep going. Welcome back to another day. Ignore my crazy hair. I literally just woke up and I'm ready to keep going on the wall in here. So I did either 1 or 2 layers. I think 2 layers, but then I ended up running out of joint compound. So I had to wait until I could go get some more, which I did yesterday. And then once I had a little bit more. So my second coat, I was only able to get to about like here. So last night, once I got my joint compound, it was super late. It was already dark out, but I just did 1 more layer up there just to like have a full solid second layer. Especially at the top up here, there's still like a bit of a ledge. So I feel like I'm gonna need to add quite a bit more joint compound up there, but the lower half of the crack is not too bad at all. So all of that being said, I'm gonna apply 1 more layer, let that dry, apply a 4th layer, and then hopefully we'll be at a place where I can start sanding and start painting. I think I might start painting like just while this is drying. Like I could start on painting this wall where all my guitars are. I actually discovered another crack up here. My cat jumped up on top of the bookshelf and knocked a bunch of stuff down. So I went up there to put everything back and I was like, oh, there's a giant crack up here too. It's another crack like this one that just runs horizontal. So it won't be like too crazy to fill or anything. I filled one of the cracks that's underneath the windowsill because I had to put all of our Christmas presents under the tree last night. I did a little wrapping session and put those all under there. So since I had to move the tree out, I went ahead and filled one of the cracks, but I need to fill the other one. So on top of trying to finish up this one today, I'm also gonna fill any other cracks that are in this freaking living room and hopefully start painting. And then I also have a haircut tonight, so like I know I'm not going to completely finish the living room today, but I'm just trying to chip away at it as much as I possibly can, get as much done as I possibly can. So without further ado, we're gonna keep going on this giant freaking crack. Morning, it's another day and I cut my bangs, but I already started on doing the edges and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to start filming. So I'm doing this big wall now. I think it's gonna be pretty easy because all I have to do is just roll the big wall, 3 coats as I've been doing everywhere. The hard part now is gonna be getting around these windows because I obviously have my tree, all of the presents, Chris's fingerboard area. So I think I'm gonna hit that last. And then I've also got to do around the bookshelves. So I stopped the paint right there. It's crazy, the color difference. I would love to finish. I think that I'm just gonna be really lazy and just go around the bookshelves because they are so heavy and I'm home alone. So if I were to have to move those to paint behind there where you're not even gonna see, like, that's just gonna be a lot. So I'd rather just paint that wall whenever we move out because I'm gonna have to do a lot of touch-ups, you know, spackling all the holes in the walls, repainting that. So it's like, I'll just hit this wall with a roller whenever we move out or just at a later time. In general, I simply can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna paint the side wall right here, up on the top. The hard part is gonna be getting in the corner though. So I don't know. We're gonna just see. I'm just starting with the big wall because it's super easy. So I'm about to start rolling, do the first coat. Now on this wall, the big crack, I'm trying to level out any dips in the crack, but it's almost there. I've done so many layers of joint compound on this, it's not even funny. Like, I've literally lost track because I have had to go in just certain spots and fill in heavier. So like, yeah, I don't even know how many layers I've done at this point, but it's almost there. I'm gonna have to pull everything out from this wall again, sand it down to get it nice and smooth, and then paint. So that's gonna be a big mess. So I'm leaving that for the very last. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna start with the easy stuff and just paint for now. So that's what we're doing. You're caught up to speed. Let's do it.
Three weeks later.
Guys, the time has I finally picked up some green paint for our bedroom and I'm going to be very slowly starting on it today. Tomorrow is going to be the big painting day. Pretty sure we got the paint on Friday and it's now Sunday. I just simply cannot wait any longer. So I'm going to just do some edge work where I can. Just especially because I'm just dying to see what the color actually looks like. I'm like 99% sure that I did a really good job with picking the color out. I did do a poll on my Instagram as well, and this color won by a lot. So thank you if you voted on there. It helped me make my decision. I'm just gonna test this in the corner.
doesn't even look the same.
Right?
It's a
It smells
whole
like a
new
whole new
room.
room. do you think?
That's so cool.
You like it?
Everything of ours goes with it.
Yes.
Good work.
Took me all day, but I did it.
Good.
Happy 2025, everyone. This year has honestly gotten off to kind of a crazy start, but I am just so happy to be going into this new year with pretty much all of my home projects done. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I never did finish the giant crack in the living room. I ended up not sanding it or anything because I knew it was gonna create such a huge mess, so I actually painted over it just so that I could really see what it was looking like, and I still need to go in with even more joint compound and drywall tape and get it smoothed out, but it is worlds better than it was, and you know, it's just, I'll get to it eventually. I don't really know when. I don't really have a set plan on when I'm gonna finish it, but I will. As you guys saw, I did finish the bedroom. I kind of fell off filming it because I was like, how many times do you guys need to see me roll paint? Like, it just felt so redundant. So I'm sorry that I didn't get like the best footage of me painting my room. It was also really hard because I had to move all of the furniture to the middle of the room, and it was just so like claustrophobic in here, just with like having the bed, you know, it's like I just didn't have anywhere to go with all of this stuff. So it was very tight and crammed while I was painting in here. But as with all of the white walls, I did 3 coats of the paint, and I think it turned out great. I am so obsessed with the color. Chris and I both love it so freaking much. I'm so happy that I finally got around to doing this, and we can just enjoy this next year in the apartment with our dream freaking room color and a fresh coat of paint everywhere else throughout the apartment. It's just, oh, it feels so good. Thank you for watching this video, even though it was kind of a mess, but I still wanted to get it out to you guys so that you guys could see what I've done. We are officially in our wedding year, so there will be a lot of wedding content coming your way, as well as just, you know, my regularly scheduled content. I have been really overthinking my content a lot lately, but I'm trying to just rip the band-aid off and stop worrying so much and just put out as much content as I can, because I have so many ideas that just never come to life, and I want them to come to life. So anyways, with all of that being said, make sure you subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, ? It might get banned, but I'm still using it until then. If that does go away, I will just move over to like Instagram instead. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye.